Hello and welcome everyone to a new video. Today we'll be discussing the second newest chapter of the Choujin X manga by Sui Ishida. But before we get to that, remember to like and subscribe for more anime and manga content uploaded straight to your YouTube feed, or else I'll train some paper dogs to track you or something. Alright, so the title of this chapter is Chapter 18. Hip hip hooray and heave ho. Though something interesting about this chapter is that it's split into two parts while still in the same chapter, which is a bit weird if you ask me. Anyways, the chapter starts with Tokio and Ellie heading to a festival in Yamato. As they leave the train, Tokio is wrapped in some paper dogs and then stabbed with 5 paper knives, which causes him to fall down some nearby stairs with his head bleeding. Ellie rushes down the stairs to help Tokio, but is stopped when Ririka, the paper Choujin, appears in front of her with some giant scissors. Ellie uses her smoke to get away while trying to wake up Tokio, but Ririka catches up really easily. We then get an explanation of Ririka's abilities, and Tokio transforms to block an attack that was aimed for Ellie. He then gets kicked through a train by Ririka, whilst she also throws a bomb in front of Tokio, causing him to go unconscious. She then uses some chains to reel in Tokio and kicks Ellie in the face for trying to help him. Then she folds Tokio into a letter and leaves. As this is happening, we see Azuma looking a bit confused. Then he spots an injured Ellie and asks her, "Where's Tokio?" Alright, this is a halfway point for the chapter so far, so let's just take a breather and continue on. Now, the second part opens up with Tokio waking up in his current letter state, I guess, and we see Ririka and Ricardo talking with Tokio on a desk, and that Ricardo was asleep the entire time, so he's not getting any money and he has to watch over Tokio. We then cut to Ellie on the phone talking to Kuromura and Sato about what just happened. So Azuma, overhearing this, butts in and asks if there's anything a normal person like him can do to help, because he's Tokio's best friend. So they tell Azuma that since he's a regular person, he'll only slow them down, and so Ellie hangs up and comforts Azuma a bit. Going back to Tokio, Ricardo hears Tokio's stomach growl, so he undoes the transformation and orders a pizza. After it's delivered, he offers Tokio a slice, but Tokio declines since Ricardo is in cahoots with Ririka, and she didn't care about the other people around them in part 1 of this chapter. Then he questions if they're actually bad guys. Ending off this chapter, we learn where Tokio's located, that being a place called the O'Neill Motel in Minami City. So Momoma and Kuromura send Ellie to scope out the area and to run if she gets found out. Meanwhile, Azuma overhears this location, which means he might be important in the next chapter. Alright, so, as I said in the previous chapter review, I thought Tokio would be kidnapped, and so far I've been correct. Ellie failed to protect Tokio, as I thought, and now the people Tokio knows at Yamato Mori are getting ready to save him, like what happened in Tokyo Ghoul with Onteku and Kaneki. It also looks like Azuma might somehow try to join the rescue mission, since he knows the location. This will end in 1 or 3 ways, in my opinion. Number 1. Azuma will go to the location and awaken his Choujin powers while trying to protect Tokio from the apothecary that's coming to recover him. Number 2. He will die while trying to help Tokio, which will cause Tokio to chaosify. Number 3 is basically the same as number 2, but instead of dying, he will be heavily injured like Hide was at the end of Tokyo Ghoul. Finally, I'm still curious why Johnny hired Ririka and Ricardo to capture Tokio in the first place. We've seen him sell the drug to someone in the first chapter, so we know the drug works, but why does he want Tokio specifically? Does Tokio have some kind of special ability that other Choujins don't have? Or will this story take a dark turn once Johnny gets his hands on Tokio? And if so, will we see Tokio's equivalent of Kaneki's torture scene from Tokyo Ghoul? With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I would really appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, shared, and left any criticisms you have for me or this channel in the comment section, as it can help me improve these videos. As always, peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.